day 2 of lacrosse tryouts. Just finished up with those. Plan for today: back, buys, and rear delts. About to head to probably Market Basket to get some simple carbs in the system. Hopefully fuel a sufficient pump. And today gonna talk about cars and why I don't think you should give any teenager a fast car. You know, as a kid who was given a fast car for the first about 5-6 months I had my license, very bad idea. Do some very, very retarded things. Now, I'm not gonna get into detail on said retarded things. That'll be a topic for a different video. Oh, almost just massacred a squirrel there. But I think for a first car, no kid should really have some fucking speedmobile. That's just asking to get killed. I do think a good sound system would be optimal. Nice interior is also optimal, you know, if that's within the price range there. And I don't know, a manual, rear-wheel drive manual, depending on where you live, could be fun. That's pretty much all I got. That was kind of a shitty discussion there. Let's move on. So today, plan for today, back, I'm probably gonna do 2 sets wide grip lat pull downs, 2 sets cable row, 2 sets short grip and close grip lat pull downs, set of chest supported row, probably 4 sets just seated rear delt flies, 4 sets on biceps, 2 sets on forearms, and probably call it there. I'm not sure if my I sort of adopted the well, not adopted, but you know, before Sam Solik was popular, I was sort of running the same split, or not split, but same training style. That's not me trying to say, oh yeah, I was there from the OG days, or like I did it before him, because I fucking didn't. He's been training multiple years longer than me. I'm just saying that ever since I've started lifting weights, I feel like, I don't know how this is, like if you guys feel like this, but I feel like if I don't go all the way to failure on a set, even if it might be scientifically more optimal to leave 1 rep in reserve or 2 reps in reserve, I feel like if I don't, oh, I know that kid. If I don't go all the way to failure, then my brain is just like, you had more, and it's just, even if I just go to failure and I don't do any like partials past failure, my brain still thinks like, oh yeah, you had more. That, you know, that set doesn't count. That was a shitty set, even if it's scientifically optimal. And like, if I don't push past failure, then I think of that as a dog shit set. I think that could be for 2 reasons. One reason that I go very low, like not very, but I like to go very like low reps. So I'm not saying this is the best way to fucking lift or whatever. This is what I do. Like, especially for a compound movement like a lat pull down, I'll probably get my first set. I'll probably get 8 to 9. You know, very good reps, full length and everything. Then I'll probably get 2-3 more on top of that. That are just kind of a lot of momentum. That was a bad example. Like, what's for like a cable row, what I've sort of been doing recently, not really on purpose, it's just the ego lifting kind of took over, is I'll do a weight where I'll get 6 good reps in, and then I'll just do like 3 more on top of that are just, you know, a lot of ego lift, a lot of long length partials pretty much. Because I feel like if you only do 6 reps, no matter, even though the 6th rep was to failure, I don't really think only 6 reps is gonna be enough. You know, like 6 reps with 2 partials after, I think that's sufficient. But only just 6 reps, just the way that I sort of think, it's just like, oh, what was that? That's shit. Except for bench though. Bench, you can do some good sets with only 4 reps in there. It's because if you go heavy on bench, the rep range doesn't matter if you're just feeling heavy, throwing some weight up. But yeah, and even on arms, like what I do for triceps is I'll do a set, or I superset them. I superset normal cable push downs or rope push downs right into overhead long length partials. And like, even if I only get 6 or 7 reps on the cable rope push downs, if I can bang out 3 more on the partials, then like that's still 10 reps total. So like, you know, that's not really going, like, even though it's still going heavy, you still have a lot of rep range, a lot of reps there. Yeah, I think same thing for biceps. Biceps, I like to go preacher curl and then superset that with the hammer curl, long length partials. I'm not saying that's the most optimal way to go. I just feel like I got a crazy pump, an absolutely ridiculous pump off there. Speaking of pumps, I don't even have any pre with me right now. That's the 3rd cop I've seen today, like on this drive. Yeah, I haven't taken pre that often recently. I really only take, what I love to take is Rise loaded ring pop. That shit will have you off your rocker. I can only take a half scoop of that, but like, holy cow. That thing really, I've never had a bad lift on Rise loaded ring pop, whatever the fuck that is. It only says, like, if you look at the ingredients, they're not that crazy, but they're fucking lying. Like, 390 milligrams of caffeine and I half scoop, so like that's under 200. And then all the other things, it's like, it'd be like 3.5 grams of L-citrulline, I think, some shit like that. But they're lying to you. Like, that thing, a half scoop of that will have me wired for about 8 hours. Whereas like a ghost orange cream flavor, that's 200 milligrams of caffeine. That'll have me wired for like, I don't know, maybe 2. If you're looking for a pre to buy, definitely try out Rise loaded ring pop. That shit is fucking gas. Also, I feel like energy drink caffeine is different than pre-workout caffeine. Like, if you've ever had just like straight like guarana powder, I don't know how to say it, but it's like, you can buy it. I buy mine from a Nutricost. It's just a straight caffeine, pretty much. It's bitter as hell, but it's called guarana powder. That stuff will have you wired. But I've never been like energized by an energy drink. I don't know if I'm alone in saying that, but I've never had an energy drink actually like energize me. It just gives me a headache. I'm not sending that. You know, that gap there was sendable in terms of the left-hand turn. But as I said earlier, I only got to drive a fast car for about 5 months. The Volvo XC90 is not pushing the thing. The new ones kind of are, though. The new ones are nice. But, you know, the 2012 version that I have, not exactly up there in terms of 0 to 60 time. Well, I guess it is up there in about 8-9 seconds. So, all right, that's about it. About heading to Market Basket, get some cobs. Goodbye.